Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Ho, ho, ho! Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you've wrangled your children and stuffed them in the rooms with care in hopes that St. Nicholas might soon watch Anime Night with you guys. Welcome to Anime Night. I have prepared the ultimate of Halloween food, cookies and warm milk, as we go into my Halloween tradition, which is dressing like Santa Claus and freaking the kids out who come trick-or-treating. Mind you, it is not Halloween, but that does not mean I can't freak you guys out. We are rewatching the Ghost Story series because I was rereading some Japanese light novels that were all about classic short-form horror stories, and it got me inspired. Or maybe a lack of inspired, which is why we're revisiting an idea. Either way, ho, 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 and all that other Santa stuff. So, you guys know the deal. We are going to play it at the same time. I used to have a timer, but because I have these sweet spooky vision things, that's not going to freaking happen. Let me change my HD settings so that way I don't jack myself up on the wibbly fee. If you guys have any problems, let me know. I will do mic stuff as we go. If the vision is too spooky, feel free to pause it. Tweet at 2spooky, he's another YouTuber, and I don't know, tell him Santa sent him. We'll see if he ever figures it out. If he doesn't, That's on him. I'm going to try and harass people as Santa and see if any of my fellow YouTube friends notice. We are watching Ghost Stories. The episode is actually on YouTube in the English dub. It is down. I have a link to the YouTube link in the description. We're starting at episode 3. And then we'll go out as we go about. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to get all that stuff loaded. Be sure to get your own cookies for the good boys and girls outside. Get yourself some drankage before we start. I want to catch up on the chat. And we're going to see where you guys are. I have to keep adjusting this beard because I found this beard, as many of you old-timey fans know, on the street, and it is disgusting and doesn't fit. You guys aren't being very good boys and girls this year. Look at this chat room. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together in my room. Yes, that's you're going on the naughty list. Happy Halloween to you. You might be on the good list. We'll see. Yo, Chad. KK, gotta go. N-word. All right, well, you probably are getting on the good list this year. However, you might be on some sort of list. Thank God for the internet. Oh, if you guys haven't followed me yet, follow me on Twitter at That's My Chad. That is how you will get a hold of me. That is how we will communicate if you would like to live tweet this with me. I also have a Discord that is linked in the description. God, this beard's going to kill me. And we can talk afterwards. You can talk during the thing. I check both chats. It's also a good way to get a hold of me during the week, because why not? Why not? What could possibly be the problem there? Ooh, people are writing me. Ho, ho, ho. Come on. Why do you have a Barbra Streisand at the four corners of your screen? That's a South Park meme. That is a South Park meme. And for you people who don't know Spooky Vision, I fear for your childhoods. All right, it's been 6 minutes. If you guys haven't loaded it up, I don't know what's wrong with you. We're going to start with me getting headphones, because I completely spaced to get headphones. I think I stuck them, because I'm back in my studio again. And in my studio, I packed everything up because I left. So I just packed all of it into storage. There it is. We're good. It's in the back storage shelf over there. I have all my headphones. You guys should get headphones as well, so you can listen to me, tab over, listen to the anime. We'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll probably sing a couple Christmas carols, and we'll call it good. I hope you guys enjoy Christmas carols. I love Christmas carols. What do you guys want for Christmas? Be sure to tell me in the chat. I might actually, I don't know, maybe I'll knock on your door. We'll go have a fun time, if you know what I mean. Explain yourself why it took you 4 weeks instead of 2 weeks in able to stream again. I made a video about that called The Returning. I suggest you watch that. Sup, Chad Man, Edmund in the house. What's going on, Bloody Bumper? What's going on, Ed? So my birthday's in 2 days. Kim Mi Young. Happy birthday, Kim Mi Young. I don't know if you're Bree or no, you're different. Kim Mi Young is. So Kim Mi Young, actually, funny enough, your birthday's on the same day as another fan of mine who tweeted me. Bree, whatever your last name is, because you're on Twitter. Bree, what's her face? Bree, it just says Bree. That doesn't help me. All right, Bree from Twitter. Bree Gabrielle. At Bree Gabrielle with underscores on each side. And Kim Mi Young, happy birthday to you guys both on Monday. I wish you guys the best. I hope Santa gets you exactly what you want this year. But I already know what you want. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. I already know deep inside. Lick your mustache. I have hepatitis. All right, let's start the stream. We're going to begin the anime in 3. Dizzle. For shizzle, nizzle, quadrizzle. There it is. I'm going to load up the chat on my phone so that way I don't have to deal with this in the long run. What do you want to talk about, Kada? I also am on Snapchat. If you guys see me on my phone, I'm either checking your comments or I'm Snapchatting. You can add me on Snapchat. What am I? I'm Chad M. Zimmerman, all one word, no caps. Chad M, like middle M, Zimmerman. It's delicious, isn't it? Life's a incredibly funny thing, how that works. Now, I need to get to this. Let's see. Let's go to the home screen. Picture this. I'm a bag of dicks. Put me to your lips. I am Santa. I will punch a baby bear in his shit. Give me lip. I will send you to the yard. I will end a conversation real quick. Holy crack addicts! Pause that, get in the chat. Alright, now my chat's loaded up. We're good to go. I have it on my phone. I would normally watch it on here, but I'm still unpacking from the Japan trip. I don't have everything. This is a banger right here. Oh, siete. This is a banger, guys. This is a banger. Nico, Nico, ni. You guys and your memes. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Bro, pay for me to come to Australia. I'll be your sweet American butt for a while. I want A+ on my grade for 9th grade. I can give you that. What's your teacher's name and address? That'll be required for Santa. Oh, you are Brie. Oh, that works out. I want a cat for Christmas. We found a stray the other day. I could probably give you guys it. It's just chilling around the neighborhood. What I want for Xmas, money would be good, like $1 million. Santa might have to get a second job, but I could probably work that out. I want Santa to be real. Your wish is granted. What, am I not real to you? All this North Pole white privilege? Chad was actually Santa the whole time. It's the plot twist of the century, truly. Santa needs to pull his mustache down and go for like an Amish beard for a sec, because he's famished. Santa he has alopecia, so the beard has to be fake, otherwise he just has this really big butt chin. Sorry. Alright, what episode's this? Oh, this is the funny, this is the musical one, right? Or something like that? I don't know. Santa is furious. Wait, Santa's not real? Where is Chad? Chad is vacationing in the North Pole with my wife. We have an agreement. He goes up there and accompanies her. And I come down here and run his stream, and I get to masturbate while watching VHS tapes of him comforting her. It's mutual. It's okay on all parts. They used to call me Saint Cuckolas back at the mission. Cookies. Damn this alopecia. Santa learned a cool Japanese word when he was visiting all the beloved pagans of the East. When he was hanging with those koi suckers, he realized stone steps in Japanese is ishidan. Not to be confused with Ichiran, the ramen joints. You see, they actually leave Santa ramen. Those pricks. It's cookies! They have cookies in Japan. It's not even hard. Their mothers are certainly pretty, though. Ooh, let Santa tell you what. Ooh, timely Keanu Reeves reference. Timely Keanu Reeves reference. Miko Vine, that's exactly what this is, whatever a Nitori is. Netori. Santa doesn't speak... You see, Santa doesn't speak Japanese. Much like Chad, we both speak Dutch. But, whatever that word is, of course, that is what this is. Chad's finally back. Unfortunately, Chad's not here, you see. Chad is, fulfilling some marital duties of mine that I haven't been able to fulfill since the war. But he'll be back next week, most assuredly. He asked me to fill in, and I was glad to do it. Those VHS tapes keep coming, people stop asking questions, and we settle it in civil court. And that's the important thing. Damn this alopecia. Well, that's not happening, Missy. Okay. Ha. timely casting couch reference, guys. Any Weinstein fans out there? Santa's a Weinstein fan. You're screen recording this. Good. Can you send it to me as a VHS when we're done? For personal Santa reasons. I would greatly appreciate it. My address... should I be giving out my address to the kids of the world? Not since that Michael Jackson thing, huh? Okay, we're gonna avoid that. How about this? Just address it to the North Pole. I'm the only one up there, and let me tell you, I'm not the only one rising that pole right now. Ba-boom! Way to go, Chad. Way to take one for the team. Ugh, Mrs. Claus. Just address it to the North Pole. The elves, or I don't know, rabid reindeers, or I don't know, the one Snorlax that does exist is up there. He'll get it to me. It'll take its time, but it'll get there, and that's the important thing. Don't forget, children, Santa does accept tips in the form of YouTube tippy doohickeys. Look, I'll level with you. I'm out of cigarettes. It's been a long summer for Santa. Just hook a Santa up. Come on. A pack. What is a pack nowadays? $4? Like, you would pay so much more for that. I'm paying way more than that just to have Chad up there laying the pipe. You know what I mean? Just a couple bucks from each one of you. Santa can get a smoke. He can level out. Santa can level out. That's all I need right now. It's just a sweet Marlboro Red. Oh, I could taste it right now. Oh, it's like roasting chestnuts. Snapchat, huh? You're filling in for Chad while he's filling in for you. Oh, touche, Durka and Crimson, touche. I'm so proud of you. We're waiting. Giovanni Esparza, what are you waiting for? If we're waiting for Chad, he'll be back. I mean, he might be jet-lagged again, but he'll be back next week. Mrs. Claus, I don't think I'd call her a cougar. I'd call her a hairless... you know what I'm talking about. Come on. Up top. Come on. Oh, that was good. Huh? Hairless cat joke? Oh. Can I get an Alamo beer? Santa can make that happen. You see, Santa's magic, it's not as strong as it used to. I'll level with you. I probably can't make it happen, but Coors is just as good. Let's all level with ourselves. As soon as I get paid, because I spent all my money on an iPhone, I'll pay you something. Well, you see, Santa won't be here for that, so you'll just be tipping Chad, which... I mean, he's already doing pretty well from the pipeline agreement, so don't worry about that. Chad with Mrs. Claus, I'm pretty sure he's crying right now. Look, I don't think any man is man enough to go in there, if you know what I mean. That's terrifying. I wouldn't throw a hot dog down that hallway. It's just ravid with teeth. And you want nothing to do with Mrs. Claus right now. She's just growing out her winter coat, and, no one really is prepared to see that sight, truly. That's why she wears the romper, the onesie, the moo-moo, as we call it. And moo-moo is so appropriate for that cow. Oh, God. Ooh. God, I hope she doesn't watch this. Give us more updates on the channel, please, Chad. I'll be sure to pass that on to Chad next week, son. I don't think you guys are getting the gist here. Chad is not here. Oh. Tip Santa some cookies. Yeah. Devin Madsen, what's up? Oh my god. Giovanni, I don't read Japanese, you see. Chad doesn't either, apparently, according to all the commenters. Because Chad doesn't speak in Japanese in his videos for Westerners, he doesn't speak Japanese, which is clearly the truth, because all comments are true. So he speaks Dutch. The truth's come out. Chad is fluent in Dutch. Funny enough, every Japanese person also fluent in Dutch. It's a crazy world. I'm also fluent in Dutch. Oh well. Put as much of that beard in your mouth as you can. Now, Santa would normally take offense to that because of his alopecia. However, if it gets him his cigarettes... Oh. Hot. Ah. Well, that's half a pack of cigarettes. Who's going for the other half? Come on. I need names. And probably some penicillin, because I'm very confident I just caught something. I stole this beard off a homeless man. I can't imagine what is on this. It is truly terrifying. Oh, dear Lord. Is it just me, or is the stream still not started? It has started. CJ Bynes, what's going on? Welcome to Santa's private closet fun time sexy space. Shalom to you too, Mr. and Mrs. Leo. Delicious. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, I'm hard now. We're all hard here. It's just candy canes as far as the eye can see. Frozen nipples like the poles of the north. I'm just erect with sugar. Oh boy, Santa's really having a hard time keeping it together right now. Maybe you should tip me in liquor. Sometimes Santa gets tired of milk. Sometimes you need a little hard spiced eggnog with Jaeger. You just gotta go with what you can get, kids. So start tipping me for Jaeger bombs. I will be on those shortly. I can't possibly stand to talk to you plebeians for as long as I can. I have to sit in every mall in America and some in Europe, maybe a few in Mexico. Listen to these brats talk about ponies and footballs and Xboxes and Roblox. What in God's green earth is a Roblox? Is it a Rolex? But with blocks? Oh, you kids. You poor, poor bastards. It's not going to work out for you. Probably the closest to seeing Santa Deep Throat as we're going to get. Make sure you're screen capping that. There you go, Santa. Get you some cigs. You're such a good boy, Crimson. Santa's gonna come to your house, and I'll tell you, normally when you're asleep, I put my finger down my pants, put it the side of your cheek. I don't go deep. It's while you're asleep. I'm Santa. I'm magic. But let me tell you, I'm gonna skip you this time. I'm just gonna go right up and down your butthole. I'm not going in. Not going in. I'm just parting the Valley of the Four Winds, up and down once. Santa will leave you alone this year. That's what you get for a $2 tip. Santa's only gonna touch your butthole. Big Zad, sneak up on attack. The reason why I rapple don't know. Are you rapping or are you retarded, son? Sneak up on attack. The reason why I rap don't know why I'm even on this track. The overdose of lyrical rap. You got reason to brag. They told me I can't fatfo to lova rap. I always loved rap. Santa is so sorry if you're mentally feeble, son, but that's, maybe how are you using this mechanical device if you are that mentally damaged? If the deficit is so low, how is this working for you? Are you typing? Good for you. Keep that up. Keep showing the world you can, even though it's very, very clear that you can't. Good for you. Tips for Fireball. Devin, Santa's all down for anything you got in the liquor cabinet. I'll level with you. I've been drinking tequila so hard during the summer. I sweated. I swear I was sweating Fireball myself. So, whatever you want to tip. Are you studying for N1 now? Well, Ogas Ilias, let me tell you, I'm not studying for anything. I speak Dutch. You see, Chad speaks Japanese. Not according to anyone on the internet, but I've heard rumors that he speaks Japanese and that he lives in Japan. For me, though, I live in the North Pole. I speak Dutch. And a bit of binary code, surprisingly. I'll gladly dress up as James or Jesse. No discrimination here. Good for you. Good for you. No racism here. Well, my RL name is James. Oh, what do you know? I may be a larger ginger man, but I'll make it work. This Santa is scary nasty. This Santa, the only Santa. There's only one. And he's white, and he's coming for you. I think Chad is gay. I am rapping. I know. Oh. It's rapping. Oh, you mean like the hip-hops. Oh, okay, I know what that is. I watched Chad's last video. It was like, the picture this. I'm a bag of dicks. Put me to your lips. I'm the shit. I will punch a baby bear in his dick. Yes, I know the raps. Oh, it's the classics. Jimmy the Two-Legged. The Backtooth Gang. I have Captain Morgan's Spiced Rum and Grey Goose Vodka. Kim, I'm pretty sure you are far too young to have either of those. You might go on Santa's naughty list, which isn't always a bad thing. You know, the naughty list gets coal, and you know what you can do with coal? You're right, freebase cocaine. And let me tell you, kids, a gram of coke turns to 10 of crack. If you freebase it, that's a solid profit margin. I'm not here to tell you kids how to do drugs. Chad, if you rap, I will be gay. I just told you 3 lines of a rap from a ethnic man that I can't tell you his name at the current moment. Delicious. More cookies for Santa's diabetes. Damn this alopecia. You can come for me any night. Well, you see, Santa might... It depends on the VHS tape you find, to be perfectly honest. But I've hidden that in that Norwegian seed vault. Get it? Seed vault? Oh! Santa's got it still, kids. Santa has got it. I'm not kidding. 01001010101 00101010111. Oh, sorry, I always mix you both up. It's okay. Santa and Chad both have extremely similar everything. Hair, facial hair, hats, shirts. It's basically the same thing. All white people look the same. Race wars in the streets. B-word, son. You need to learn to use some adult language here. I mean, make a rap vid. Santa raps, but he raps presents, you see. Anybody who raps with their mouth, how are you going to tie the bow? How are you going to tie it? This is America, at least for probably 30% of you. And there's only so much you can rap with a single muscle group. In fact, that's why the white Christian God gave us hands. How can you rap with your mouth? It's preposterous. The thought is absurd and obtuse. I can make you cookies, chocolate chip, raspberry cheesecake, double chocolate chip. Oh, double chocolate chip. Oh. Yeah, Santa likes. Oh. I think the beard is fake. I'll have you know I have alopecia. You douche. Santa called you a douche. Is that what you want? You want Santa making fun of you as a feminine hygiene product? Let me tell you, I know tons about it because Mrs. Claus down there is like a snapping turtle. And a douche doesn't cut it. I've tried. Bleach, even. Oh, Santa's sad. When is Chad coming back? Chad will be back next week. Apparently has some stupid podcast on Monday. Oh, the episode's over. We didn't even talk about the episode. How depressing. Oh boy. We're going to switch right over to episode 4 here, folks, and catch up in the chat. Oh, Santa's sad. Santa wonders if Chad's going to hate him after this. Alright, episode 4, everybody. I just clicked it. Santa doesn't count as good as he used to. Santa's been seeding my vault for years. Oh, up top, Aaron. Up top. Oh, delicious. Delicious. That was fantastic. Good jest, son. Ugh. Santa's got some issues. Santa is bipolar. And likes meth. Very occasionally. Sprinkle it on a sugar cookie. And we're talking more of a back-end buzz for Santa, just keeps him up all night. People often wonder how Santa can deliver to the whole world. Let me tell you, a meth cookie goes a long ways. Specifically, the distance between Iraq and Syria. That stretch is so ungodly boring. Because it's just full of people that don't believe in Santa, and it's just sand. And it smells like feces and goats and sadness. So Santa just has to fly over that at high speeds, and those sugar cookies, baby. If anyone has any special sugar cookies, go ahead and tip those in the YouTube chat. Santa would be rock hard for that. Santa's the world's most successful pedophile. I wish I could sneak into kids' houses as well as him. Sir, that was a civil suit. Nothing was proven in court. I was ruled not guilty and went to civil court, and that kid was asking for it. You don't dress up like that at my request, but still, he shouldn't have agreed. I did hold that bike over his head, but look, he didn't even get the bike. It was a joke. You know what? Why am I giving court details away? Should I leave you soy milk? Gio, what am I, a vegan? Whole milk or spice it with rum? Whole milk. The missus always tells me, you need to worry about your heart, Santa. What about all of those? What about the Jaeger bombs, Santa? What about the red meat, Santa? And you know what Santa says? What about your red meat? You look like you walked out of an Arby's. And Santa, can you rap everybody? Ripe? You know what? Keep going. Sonny, you are making the handicapped everywhere so proud. Oh, boy. A pumpkin is a gourd, yes? Gourd. Look, Santa's gonna level with you. I dropped out in elementary school. I was raised in a Catholic church. I can name all the saints that involve Santa. And that's Santa, St. Nicholas. Get it right. That's the only one I need. I'm Santa. What do I have to do? I hire elves to do everything. I have a tax attorney and accountant. Santa, you know what? Screw this. What is this, 20 questions of Santa's childhood? You guys care that I was raised not being able to get seconds of soup at the soup kitchen? I don't think anyone cares about that. Can we just get Santa permanently? We're all kind of sick of Chad. You know, if you vote hard enough, I might just stick around all year. I'll keep coming all year long. All to your house. But Chad is unfortunately a very selfish lover. Which is why I probably have less of a problem with him and the missus. Of course. I'm not sexually intimidated by him, so. Yeah, Santa, yell at me some more. Ogus Ilias, there. Santa yelled at you. Now pay up. Whip me, Santa, I've been a bad boy. If you want to be on the naughty list, you gotta cough up, son. You see. Stuff me in a bag and shove me down the chimney, hard. Well, that's just murder. See, I can get down the chimney because I have a spell. You guys ever see that amazing Emmy-nominated Tim Allen movie, the Santa Claus movies? The series, really. The the franchise of what is it? Santa Claus? The new Santa? What is that? What is that Tim Allen movie? Who knows? You see, it's just like that. My stomach sucks in, and it's kind of crazy because with science, you see, it completely compacts your body, and you have all these bad memories stored up in your fat, and when it crushes you, it's almost like you go into a deep, dark coma full of all of your worst tragedies and memories, every broken bone, every evil woman in your life, every mean person. Every time your dad hit you with the belt, every time your mom changed in front of you, even though you said, "Mom, I'm 21." All of that comes back, and all comes back at once until you pop back out at the bottom, which is mostly why I pee on the presents. It's just how I've learned to get the evil out and to cope. That's why I vomit in the fireplace. That's why it's always out in the morning and just embers. It's dark. Santa's life is incredibly dark. Put a puzzle on me and make me drag your sleigh. Muzzle. Santa's a little intoxicated. Santa, is you gay? Is you gay? Santa's gonna leave you a grammar dictionary this year, little boy. Autism's a real thing. You should stop getting vaccinated. And make sure his milk comes with plenty of cream. Santa really could stand to lose a few pounds, but let me tell you, hasn't stopped Santa's game any, huh? Come on. High five. Right there. Oh, good. Oh, you people are kind to talk to. I appreciate you. This is just delicious. CJ, if you want to be a good rapper, first you gotta be literate. I believe that is what you street hoodlums call a burn. Oh, delicious, delicious burnt cookies. That's what happened to poor autistic CJ. Damn, Santa's gonna come all year long. He is quite virile. I am incredibly virile. How do you think we made all the elves? The unfortunate thing is Santa's also magic, so dwarfism is the only way they can survive past the fetal stage. Frankly, I've had millions of children, but only about 1,000 made it, and they're all dwarves. We call them elves because it makes them feel better. And we make them make presents because, much like CJ, their mental capacity is far, far lower. So all they really can do is swing a single hammer or twist a single screw. Maybe sometimes they might be able to press the top of a spray paint button. It's really quite sad. That's actually why most of the toys we make actually just become firewood. I'm just trying to give them something to do, to give them a reason to live. Most of what I buy is on Amazon. We don't take kindly to your kind around here, vegan granny. I concur. Get out of here. There's a vegan granny here? What happened? You can't come all year long. Isn't that why Chad is with your wife? Hey! This has nothing to do with my incapacity. I'm incredibly virile. The fetuses will take every time. It's like a mousetrap. But when they come out, it's usually stillborn. But I'm incredibly virile. This is more of a personal... How can I say this to be kind to the children? A personal preference and an agreement between me and the missus. On both sides. Both sides. Social experiment. Giving Santa white water and crackers. White water? What is white water? I like the sound of that. If you come all year long, Christmas will certainly be white. Oh, delicious, delicious humor from the Garthic. Good for you. Great pun, little boy. Great pun. Spooky Barbara, I'm scared. Joe Deuce 1, welcome to Spooky Vision. The only true vision is that inside your mind on DMT. And that's why the North Pole is full of ayahuasca. Fun fact. Kinda have to be high to get through most of the winter there. God bless South Park. I agree, son, I agree. Galaxy Man, what is going on? Person. Queef, queef, rock on. Yeah. Rock on, son. Whatever that means. Wait, so elves are child slave labor. They're not all children. Some of them are many hundreds of years old. They just don't, like me, they are eternal. But they are eternally mentally deficient. Something that they will never grow out of. Something that will never be learned past, unfortunately. And they just continue to live, so I try and give them something to do. Haro. I'm sorry, I can't read that. I speak Dutch. I don't speak Japanese. Are you related to Mrs. Claus? Is that why all your offspring are dwarves? See, we're not related. We did grow up in the same small German village. But that. I mean, second cousins don't count. That's basically what Santa's saying. Second cousins don't count. Elves are actually tiny Chinese kids in sweatshops. Every urban legend has some basis in truth. You know, when I buy the Amazon gifts for 90% of the kids, really, the kids that aren't either attractive or celebrities, they get it from Amazon. And those are probably made indeed by child slave labor. So that certainly is true. What's happening? The world is collapsing. Nothing makes sense. Everyone hates each other. And Santa's just here to eat a few cookies and make people laugh. And fill in for Chad while he's filling in the missus. So if the missus is being met on both sides, does that mean Chad's getting involved in a good old-fashioned spit roasting? Oh, son, I won't know till the VHS comes back, but one can only dream. One can only dream. Good night, Santa, and please make my wish come true. Oh, Goose, I will make every dream you've ever had come true. When you wake up on Christmas morning and you taste that, that was Santa. With Santa, no, you see, Santa prefers to watch. That's the VHS section of this. You obviously have not been watching the entire stream, otherwise you'd know Santa kind of prefers to be a tertiary figure in all this. He's too famous as it is, hold on. This darned alopecia. There's just hair all over my mouth. Okay. Santa's okay, everybody. Santa's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, yeah, your parents' divorce is gonna happen no matter what, but besides that, everything's fine. Oh, it's the special kid. Okay. Let's support this man, shall we, folks? Come on. Let's support the Special Olympics here. Let's see what's happening. Lost, found. I found it all. Had S3X man in the bathroom stall. Call me out. Are you coming out? Tell me what it about. And I can tell you to shut your mouth. Liddy dummy man. Call you youngie man. Should have stayed up in your mom's tummy man. That Fanny and them Thays. Thicky girl. To me no surprise. Wide open. Crack dat nut. Like a chestnut? I'm gonna tell him what it's like when I'm smacking dat butt. Oh dear Lord, you need more than a grammar dictionary. Who has some stem cells they'd like to donate to poor young CJ Bynes here? There's hair all over my mouth, that's what she said. Oh, Aaron. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Wow, thanks for replying. $3.50 a month for rent video was very interesting. Joe Deuce, I appreciate you watching Chad's video. Unfortunately, this isn't Chad this week. This is Santa. If you would like to talk to Chad about that, I'd recommend tweeting him. Apparently he has a very active Twitter account, @That'sMyChad. He's also a Discord, where he replies often, talks to people after streams and such on voice chat. But this week, unfortunately, is just Santa. And hopefully you come back to actually talk to Chad. I hear he's a very kind person, although the chat seems to think he's worse than Hitler. I don't know where that's coming from. I've met Hitler. And let me tell you, bit of a douche. GalaxyMan.jpg quality content. Well, I mean, Santa's no Chad Zimmerman. and he's no Casey Neistat, but YouTube certainly should not disengage this because I am completely sold on its validity as a content source. But that's just Santa's opinion. If you disagree that this is not quality content from Santa, well then give me your name and address and we'll go settle this in the streets. Why don't your little helpers fill in for Santa? That's just disgusting. Those are my children. And also, they're incompetent. They're incontinent. They can't control any of their facilities. And let me tell you, the shop house some days, worse than the barn. I'd rather sleep with the reindeer. But we love them all the same. Jesus didn't mess up on any of them. You rhymed man with man with man. I agree. He's truly the lyrical genius of our generation, and we should all be incredibly blessed to know him. I am utterly stunned. Okay. Santa's getting mild heat stroke. Ho, ho, ho. Up. Santa made $4 sitting here to eat cookies. Santa might want to try this again. Isn't that right? Hitler was a great man. He's just an acquired taste. Son, sit. Take a seat. Pull up. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Hitler. You are extremely disturbed if you think that that's the case. Now, Santa's got a hard life. Santa's lived through some stuff that you would be surprised. You ever have to stab your way out of a bar fight? You ever win $1 million on a cockfight and then immediately lose it on prostitutes? Santa's had a long time to live, you see. I've never met anyone that thought Hitler was a good guy except for people that personally knew Hitler. The Germans who knew him thought he was awesome. People who didn't know him, people who didn't listen to his speeches, just saw him in the news, thought he was Hitler. Same with the Trumpster. I'm not making a comparison. I'm not making a political statement. Santa's just saying, maybe it's all fake news. Maybe we can't know anything's true, so really what's the point? And we can all just watch ghost stories and Santa, eat cookies, and just try and put an end to all the sadness. Maybe that's all it is in the end. Maybe it's all just darkness. Maybe you're put into this world just to lose it all and be the last thing to where you're all alone in a home attached to candy cane themed medical devices surrounded by your just retarded children trying to unplug shit. Maybe your wife already passed away somehow. Guess she didn't get enough magic from me and you feel like you weren't able to fulfill your Santa-ly duties. And now you're sitting alone in a hospice. Rudolph is mounted on the wall by now. It's been too long. And you miss him. He was a true companion. And you sit there and you wonder, past all the screaming and sneezing and nosebleeds of your thousands of children, just what's the point of it all, you know? Is it to get one of these? To get an iPhone? Is it to sit on YouTube and get almost 9,000 subscribers for acting like Santa? Is it to go to Japan to act like you have some sort of purpose in wandering around this weird sphere for years, trying to make people laugh? Because really that's what you want. You want to laugh. You want to be able to help people when they need help, but you don't feel like you can do that. And you really wish that you would have had that. So now you try and do that yourself. What if all of this is just Santa's way of saying it's all pointless? You hug people while you can hug them. You love people while you can love them. And then at the end of everything, even if there's nothing on the other side of the mirror, you just cross through and it's dark, you got the chance to hug something. Maybe that's what Santa's all about. Maybe you got to hold someone when they cried. You got to feel a cat purr on your lap. You got to see the excitement of Christmas presents slightly damp from the night before. Maybe that's what all this is. Just a slightly damp present on Christmas morning, surrounded by people you love. Or maybe resent. Anyway, Santa needs more liquor. This is getting as deep as Mrs. Claus. Oh, I know. It's the truth. I wouldn't say I'm perverse. I would say I'm woke. Isn't that what... do kids still say woke? Or is it fleek? I'm fleek. Yo, I wasn't... Oh, hey, everybody. Guess who this is? Take a guess on whose comment this is. Yo, I wasn't about to go in, but, like, now I feel like I have to, you know? I mean, I feel kind of bad, but, like, F it. Ha ha ha. Alright. Yes. Oh, right up there with Chopin. He's up there with the jazz greats. That's just absolutely beautiful. BRB, Santa's just convinced me to kill myself. Hey, I'm not saying kill yourself. I'm saying have Jesus as your savior, just as a backup, and then hug people. Love them to death. Hug them until they're trying to unplug you every night, even though you're not plugged in. So you wake up late and you see your alarm clock is unplugged. Apparently they don't understand the difference. What a shame. Well, this anime is almost over. What was this episode about? I didn't even watch it. I was... Sorry, I went to a dark place. I apologize. Santa... You kids don't need to be hearing Santa's story. That was Santa's fault. Santa is very sorry for putting you kids through that. That's not what Santa wants. Santa's just here to try and help you out, you know? Try and... Oh, it's over. God bless the Japanese. And more of this koi music. Yeah. Cool. If you guys like this video, Chad gave me a list. Where is it? Where do you put it? I'll freeball it. It doesn't matter. If you like this video, there's probably a way to like it somewhere. If you liked what Santa said, you can subscribe to Santa on Twitter @Santa. Chad's alright too. I mean, you can follow him That's My Who Gives a Damn. Apparently this channel, Santa might come back on this channel, so for that reason alone, you should subscribe. Just to have Santa, you know? But you might get something from Chad too. I don't watch a lot of what he does, to be perfectly honest. He tweets it to me and then, he tweets a lot. It kind of goes in and out. It's like Mrs. Claus, right? Come on, one last one. There we go, guys. Amazing. Chad, you're a little early to dress like that. Chad's not here, but I appreciate the compliment. I do look like a young, tight, firm, white American man. Apologize to Santa. No need. She didn't know. She's late to the party. She didn't know it's Santa. Where did you go on your honeymoon when you married Mrs. Claus, Santa? See, Mrs. Claus was a biatch back then. She didn't want to go anywhere warm where Santa could just have his shirt off because she was embarrassed to be seen with Santa. So we ended up going to the North Pole, which is not a beach. It is the ice shelf that's like 3 stories down to an icy ravine death. And she wanted to hang out with the puffins, the stupid penguins that fly around, and it's just terrible. It was just, but I don't want to go there. Where do you keep Dad? Oh, poor son. I'm sorry, your dad's not coming home. He said he went for cigarettes. It's not happening. I don't mean to be in the... Sometimes I am the bringer of bad news because of the naughty list, but it's not as much as this. Santa, am I getting that body pillow of Shrek? Well, have you been a good girl this year? Or have you been making more of those lolicon fan arts? Because that's not kosher. What about the body pillow of Chad? You know what? That is so cancerous, even my children might be able to handle that. We'll see. We all do. I know we all do. Me as well, actually. I kind of want it just to throw it in the reindeer pen and see what happens. It's, honestly, I'm curious. It's not even a sexual thing. It's pure science at that point. Santa's white, indeed right. You know, Santa wouldn't say that, but it is crystal white all year long where I am, and I like it just fine. That's where I'm going to end this screen. Subscribe down below. Tweet me all your hate comments about my white privilege and how I can't speak... Santa can't speak anything, really. English is difficult for Santa. Everyone pray for CJ Bynes right now. Give a prayer for CJ. He seems to be having a stroke, and that's... Oh boy. Seeing a stroke happen in person, scary, folks. Take your vitamins. Stream's over, anime's over. Everyone have a ho night, and let's see if Santa can figure out how to turn this off. Ho ho Halloween.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight,